Hi there. Welcome to Bible/Chat. We are we are bumping the table. We're filming this on a computer, and we have a table here. And every time I bump it, it shakes the camera. So I apologize about that.
We'll figure it out one day.
Yeah, sorry. It's my fault.
No, it's not. It's fine.
I'm heavy-handed. Anyway, we're talking about some topics, chatting about the Bible, some topics about the Bible. And so what I want to do is ask you a question this time.
Yep.
We talk sometimes about the sovereignty of God.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What does that mean? What does the idea mean?
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
what are some Bible verses that would connect with that idea and explain to us what sovereignty is?
Yeah, I mean, when you talk about a sovereign in just the world, it's someone who rules over something, right? Who's a king, who has sort of absolute power over a people or a nation. They call him the sovereign one, right? In the Bible, so similarly, in the Bible, when it says God is sovereign, we're talking about the sovereignty of God from the scriptures. We're saying God is the absolute authoritative ruler and power over all the earth. All the heavens and the earth, over the whole world. And that because he is such, that means that his purposes, his eternal plans can never be thwarted. His will always be done. And Psalm 115 and 135 verse 6 both say the same thing. So 115 verse 3 and Psalm 135 verse 6 both say that God is in the heavens. He does whatever he pleases. So whatever he desires, whatever he wills, he does. Right? All according to his perfect, holy, infinitely holy nature.
Yeah.
But whatever his desire, whatever his purpose, his plans are, it happens without fail. And that's in every corner of the universe. There's not one area, no human heart, no, they say maverick molecule, whatever. There's no part of the universe that's outside of his sovereign control or his absolute rule or power, however you want to exactly phrase it. And so you go to a text like Isaiah 46, and that's made very, very clear in terms of the sovereignty of his will.
Yeah.
Where it says that he says in verse 9 actually that he is God and there's no one like me.
Yeah.
Nobody else has that kind of power and authority. Everyone else has limited authority, right?
Yeah.
But God is alone in this category, and he's declaring the end from the beginning. That's how he shows his sovereignty. From before time began. Yeah. From the moment, time, space, all the way to the very end of history and on into the ages, God has decreed, ordained all of that. Yeah. That's how that's how powerful he is. And from ancient times, this is Isaiah 46, verse 10, things which have not been done, saying, my purpose will be established, and I will accomplish all my good pleasure. And all of human history just funnels back to that reality, that glorious reality that God is sovereign.
Okay. Yeah. So when we say sovereign, we mean he's the ruler over all things.
All things.
And you said the maverick molecule?
Yeah. I think that's from R.C. Sproul.
Is it?
Fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that idea that there's nothing in the universe that's outside of his absolute control. There's no hydrogen molecule, H2, flying through space, and he's got his hand on it. He's in control of it.
Every single thing. It says he leads the stars forth, their whole host by number. Yeah. He knows them all by name. Wow. And the very hairs in our head are numbered, and so he knows every little tiny meticulous detail about everything in the entire universe. Yeah. Not only does he know it, but he controls it all, rules over it.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, I was just thinking that's similar to what the author of Hebrews says about Christ in Hebrews chapter 1, right?
Yeah.
That he holds all things together by the word of his power. Not just that he's keeping them together by the word of his power, but that he's actually carrying them forward to his good pleasure, his desired end by the word of his power. Yeah, that everything will culminate in the glory of the Father and of the Son at the end of the ages. Yeah. And that purpose is unthwartable. Because if God was less than sovereign, and his plans and purposes could be changed, diverted, then we don't have the God of the Bible anymore. We don't have the true and living God. We have a God of our own making, and so we want to keep him separate. For sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching or
guys.
listening. See ya.